Whiskey Santa. Was he good to me? A very special review. Stay tuned for the Whiskey Whistle. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, my whiskey people. Mark here from WhiskyWhistle on YouTube, sharing a little whiskey awesomeness, Christmas whiskey awesomeness from Winnipeg, Winterpeg, the center of North America. Bringing you a very unusual whiskey review. This is a Whiskey Santa gift, and I don't know what it is, but, well, it's not from Santa. It's from someone who's almost like Santa. And that is from my buddy Joe in Chicago. Joe, you're nuts. You're nuts. Anyway, how did this get up here? I have no idea. But anyway, it came and it's wrapped and it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. And it's time to open up this gift, isn't it? And we'll try it. We'll crack it open. We'll review it for the first time together with you. And just so, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. It's got a center groove down the middle, okay, all over the bottle. So I have some guesses as to what it might be. Could be a Ben Riach, like an older bottling. Who else does that? I think a few distillers have done that kind of like weird shaped bottle. Anyway, let's get it open. Let's tear this open and we'll check it out together, okay? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Whiskey Santa. Oh, you know, I've never had access to these special Glenallachie. So I got a Glenallachie, a single cask, a 2010 single cask. It's 10 years old. It's 62.9%. The bottle number is number 144 of no. Bottle number 144. Cask number 2483, and it's a virgin oak barrel, aged 10 years. Date distilled 08/11/10. So I guess that means 2010, November the 8th, and bottled in May of 2021. So fantastic. This is just incredible. I haven't done enough Glenallachie. I've done a 15-year-old. I think that's it. I think that's all I've done so far. So super thrilled to have Glenallachie single cask. I think I have Glenallachie cask strength somewhere. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. So anyway, so super awesome to have a single cask. This is a special one, obviously, for Chicago. And if you're not familiar with Glenallachie, this was purchased a while back and nicely packaged. Joe, thank you. Perfect packaging. But it was purchased a while back from, I believe, from Diageo. By was it Diageo? I think it was Diageo, by Billy Walker and his group, and get that out of there. So and so after he sold his babies, Glendronach, the Ben Riach, and he's used the same type of bottling, same type of packaging that he has used for Ben Riach in the past. And then he also had, I didn't put Torfa on the channel, but I did put the other one, which is called Revival. Glenglaça. There it is, Glenglaça. Okay, so he sold Glenglaça, Ben Riach, and Glendronach to Brown-Forman. And then he turned around and he purchased Glenallachie. And it's become just as sought after as his own Glendronach releases were. So it's really interesting. So yeah, let's get this open. Joe, my goodness. Oh, I'm going to have to get you back. Okay. That opened nicely. Now, if you don't want to get cut by this thing, this is what you do. You take your thumbnail, your fingernail, and you press it against the bottle if you want to keep it on, or you just rip it the whole way off. Okay. Because, you know, I have cut myself more than once on these things. Okay. There we go. So it's a single cask. Now, bottled exclusively for Impex Beverages USA. Now, I'm familiar with Impex. Great job with this one, and I'm glad that that you got this in. Okay. Get that poured. Now, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's right over here. And hit the bell as well. Ding, ding, so you're notified of future Whiskey Whistles. And why not check me out on Patreon and support the channel. That's patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. Get your name in the credits. And you also get advanced viewing of future Whiskey Whistles. You'll also get a Whiskey Whistle glass with 3 months or more of support. Okay. And I think we'll just put that down for now. Any comments here? Just generic comments, nothing actually pertaining to this particular bottling. But anyway, interesting. Just so it's out of the way. So the color, first of all. What does that look like for color? Definitely copperish, even beyond that. Here they call it sunset orange. I didn't check what the cask was yet. Oh yeah, I did. Virgin oak barrel. So virgin oak barrel for 10 years, which is a very long time for a virgin oak barrel. So you imagine a bourbon, 10-year-old bourbon, that's old. So here we have a 10-year-old Scotch whiskey for the entire 10 years in virgin oak. So pretty neat. Okay. So that was the color. Let's check the legs out. So 62.9%, was that right? So on the one hand, I don't expect great legs because it's far away from the 48% kind of magic number. You can read about that. What's the highest viscosity for an alcohol and water mixture? However, the virgin oak casks for 10 years should have also put a lot of something, congeners and compounds into the whiskey. Okay, so let's check that out together. Actually, very slow legs, very slow first legs. Yes, wow, quite slow. I guess the virgin oak casks have actually negated the effect of the high alcohol. Okay, pretty cool. So I think we're going to have a nice rich mouthfeel here. It should be very thick and mouth coating. Let's see if that's true. And let's check the nose out together. We should have 10 minutes in the glass before we smell this. I think it's been about 5. I think we can get started. Let's get started. Here we go. Wow. Apricot jam and marmalade. Apricot jam marmalade on whole wheat toast. Really jammy. Really, really fruity. There's a little bit of something very, 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 very bright, kind of like the smell of really good balsamic vinegar, but not the actual smells, but the feeling as you're smelling that. So it's a really olfactory sense overtaking kind of a smell. We've got some old like Hibroy or Stadler pencil shavings. We've got cherry wood. And the more I smell this, the more I'm getting cherry wood. Cherry pits. Oh yeah, this is definitely a bourbon lover's Scotch whiskey. Now, it's got tasting notes there on the bottle. I don't want to see those. Okay, so again, the marmalade, the apricot. So that type of orangey fleshed fruit. Some dried golden berry. And if you have not purchased yourself a bag of golden berries, dried golden berries, do so. And they're going to blow your mind because they're just so cool. Awesome. Making sure this works. Yes, it's working. There's a blood orangey type of an orange note. And there's a little bit of a very fruity type of chocolate. So like the unsweetened chocolate that's really regional. And you get some kinds that are just intensely fruity. So a very fruity cocoa chocolate. Oh, okay. Well, I'm about ready to give this a taste. I think it's been nearly 10 minutes and I'm salivating. I want to dive into this. And oh man, what a gift. This is just incredible. Cheers, Joe. You're awesome. Check out Joe, by the way. He was a guest on my channel a little while ago. We talked about bourbon and we tried a whole bunch of crazy bourbons. Check that out, please. So it's 62.9%, very high proof, like 126 proof, American proof. Very fruity. We got the apricot and the marmalade right there as well. The blood orange is still there. Now, what's really interesting is this was put in cask in 2010, November, in virgin oak casks. So the previous owners had the idea of aging these in virgin oak casks. That's kind of neat. And then Billy Walker takes over, I think in 2016 or 2017. And I guess he finds his cask and he goes, okay, yeah, just let it ride. Let it ride. And he's checking it every year and saying, yeah, let it ride. Oh yeah, this is doing really, really well. And I think he's right. It's kind of reached the zenith, the maximum of potential for that cask. Super fruity, vanilla coming through, obviously. Some tropical fruits in addition to the apricot and the orange marmalade. It's super zingy. Obviously, that's a very, very active cask. The finish is... It's a fruit bomb. This is an absolute fruit bomb. It's a fruity finish, a little bit dry, but it's interesting. It's 63%, 62.9. It's actually quite sippable, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this with water. And I'm going to add a good, let's say, teaspoon here. Now, will the contents change over the next, let's say, month or two when it's open? A little bit. The glass itself is aerating, oxidizing. So I think that the result will be roughly the same. And I think it'll only improve just given its strength and the fullness, the aggressive, fruity flavors that are going on here. All right, so the nose with water looks all mixed in. So we've got a really nice dousing of vanilla custard over this kind of apricot compote with marmalade. And we still have the fruity chocolate kind of note going on there. Beautiful oak spices. We've got a little bit of cardamom, lots of cardamom here. Some sweet ginger, like ginger snaps, candied ginger. No cinnamon per se. A little bit of white pepper. And a little dusting of mace in there too. All right, again, salivating here. Wow, wow. Okay, the palate with water. Cheers. Cheers, Joe. Merry Christmas. Well, that's really cool. We're getting some nuttiness coming in. We're getting some hazelnuts. Hazelnuts coming in on the palate with water added. Even a little bit of walnut. So nutty, fruity, spicy. This is not peated. Or, I mean, minimally. I mean, like the typical, the majority of Scotch whiskies, minimally peated. 2, 3, 4 ppm. Drier, but I'm really liking the access to these nutty flavors. The finish is a little dry, a little astringent. Again, very fruity. Hint of nuttiness. And again, some of that really fruity cocoa chocolate going on. Like, I can't remember which country it was that I had some chocolate from that was just so intensely fruity. I think we can add one more little bit of water in there. Sorry for the noise. All right, so final little dose of water. What's it going to be like? This Glenallachie 2010 single cask. Boy, oh boy. Bottled exclusively for Impex Beverages, cask 2483, as I mentioned. Whew. I mean, I'm lucky. It's nuts. This is nuts. More fruit, more of that vanilla blanket coming in on the nose. A little more hazelnutty, a little bit more spice. But this is generally the flavors here. We got the fruit, the intense apricot, and marmalade, like Seville orange marmalade from Mackay's. And then we've got some spices like candied ginger and cardamom, a little bit of mace. Then we've got these nuts, hazelnuts, roasted hazelnuts, and a little bit of walnut coming through, and then blanketed with this nice covering of vanilla. This is just super delicious, and I'm super lucky to be able to try this. Final sip. Just an incredible whiskey. Now, is it for beginners? No. This is definitely a whiskey that you want to work up to because it's just so potent in flavor. And playing around with water like this to coax out flavors is not something that that people have kind of like the idea to do right off the bat. So grab a bottle if you can, and then work up to it. You know, get a Glenallachie, let's say a 12-year-old or 15, and then try those, and then crack this one open and give it a try and see what you think. Preemptive malt hug for sure. Oh my God. Oh wow. And a big, huge malt kiss. Mwah. Oh, super nice. Oh, Joe. I'm going to get you back, brother. All right, so on to the WhiskyWhistle Whiskey Score for Glenallachie 2010 for Impex Beverages. Again, cask number 2483. Final sip here. Super delicious, man. Oh man, it's going to be 93 out of 100. You heard it, 93 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle Whiskey Score for Glenallachie 2010. Buy on site. Buy 2 if you can. I think you're going to really enjoy that. And it's super nice to see a full-on virgin oak maturation for the whole 10 years. Because I know that it works. I've got a Millstone from 1996. 100% virgin oak. It's just mind-blowingly incredible. So it works, and it works really, really well. I guess it has to be the right type of spirit, and this is definitely one of those. So anyway, thanks for watching. Again, Merry Christmas. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year. All the best in 2022. And Joe, you rock. We'll talk soon. Bye, everybody. Take care.